everyone! Today I have a figure review for you of my favorite character from the really popular anime Boku wa Tomodachi ga Sukunai, otherwise known as Haganai, or I Don't Have Many Friends. Sena is the super bubbly, busty blonde, and her personality just makes me so happy. It's extremely different from my personality, but maybe that's why I like her so much. And the anime is just a really, really fun, sort of comedic anime, and I just really, really like it. Here is the figure in her box, and to be perfectly honest, I am not a fan of her box. It just looks very cluttered to me. It has the anime logo right there, and then I assume that that would be her name. And that's it all the way around. But I don't know, for such a pretty figure, I feel like the box looks kind of cluttered and more like a prize figure box. As far as accessories go, she came with this little butterfly that matches Sena's iconic butterfly clip from the anime, and this sits on the figure's knees. And if you don't use a little bit of the glue sticky tack stuff that comes with the figure, it is balanceable, but it doesn't stay very well, a slight bump, and it will be knocked off. However, I think they did a really nice job on this butterfly. The wings sort of fade until they're translucent, which is just really, really pretty. She also comes with this basket of cherries, which I think is absolutely adorable, but I am a sucker for anything fruit themed. I don't know if I mentioned that in my Tsukiko Tsutsukakushi figure review, but I am. And then this is her base. It's just plain white and sort of has two tiers, and it has the name of the anime sort of embossed onto it. So pretty plain, but it does the job. Now Sena herself is absolutely adorable. However, she's not without flaws. I do really, really love her sculpt and her pose, and I am absolutely a sucker for that cherry in her mouth. However, there are a couple of things I'm not too crazy about on her. First is the fact that her hair has pretty much no shading in it at all. It is all just this sort of corn silk blonde color, which is actually a really pretty natural blonde color as opposed to the yellow that is used for most blonde characters. But without the shading, it makes her ponytail look a little odd to me. Does her ponytail not look like a ginger root to you? Because that's what it looks like to me. It's really a little awkward. It looks great from the side and from certain angles, but right from the back, looking right at it, it looks like a ginger root to me. And then the thing I really don't like about her is right there. This part of her skirt is not attached to the actual figure. You have to glue it on with the adhesive that comes with the figure, which mine is already glued on because I did buy her secondhand from a user on MFC. But it just looks really awkward from the bottom. Like, her skirt doesn't cover her all. Like, her panties are showing in the middle of the skirt, and it's just really awkward, and I don't like it at all. They did it because she is cast-offable, which I don't know why she's cast-offable. I would have really preferred that they did not do this super awkward skirt thing and just not made her cast-offable. Also, since I just said she's cast-offable, her head also comes off and you can take off her tie. I already put the tie on her, so I'm not going to take off her head, but that is an option if, you know, you don't want anything obscuring those wonderful opai of hers. One thing I know a lot of people have said about this figure is that it does not remind them of Sena, the pose and expression, and I will admit that it is a little bit of an innocent facial expression for Sena. Sena is, of course, very energetic and kind of crazy, and it is based on the cover of one of the light novels, which I will insert, and I actually think it's pretty true to the light novel artwork, because Sena does have a bit of a different style in the light novel. However, I will admit, you have to be a pretty big Sena fan for me to like truly recommend her, because the skirt thing just really bothers me. Like, it really, really bothers me. Like, even right there, you can see it's not connected, and that really just irks me to no end. So that alone might keep me from recommending her to somebody. However, her pose and facial expression and her hair, despite the lack of shading and the ginger root ponytail, is all done really pretty. And as far as most Sena figures go, this one is really creative as far as the posing goes and the outfit. A lot of Sena's figures seem to be in a bikini of some sort, mostly her iconic blue one. So that's really why I went with this one. So I do hope you enjoyed having a quick look at her. She is definitely not a perfect figure, but she is cute in her own right. And I would say Kotobukiya did a decent job. And I guess I will end this here, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, everyone.